You there, you say you need motivation. Really? You need motivation, you need a reason to give it your all. Okay? If you need a reason, if you need some motivation, you've come to the right video, because here you'll get all the motivation you need. You'll get all the reasons you need for giving it your absolute all. And why should you give it your all? I mean, like, why should you care? Why should you do anything at all? Why not just stay in, play video games, do whatever, and just not care? Why not? Why put in an effort at all? Right? Why put in an effort to give it your all? Why put in all the initiative to actually reach something meaningful? And it's important to understand here. I've come to understand from my own experience that in most situations, it's not sufficient motivation just to have for your own gain. Not just that, okay, when you if you potentially reach your goals, it's not just that you will benefit, but that those around you also will benefit, those you actually care about. That it's acceptable that you can be, it's acceptable to you that you can be in an unsatisfying situation, not that others around you can be in an unsatisfying situation. So in order to get the reasoning you need to give it your all, to have the motivation and fire to actually do what is necessary, think about those around you, those you actually care about. Is it your parents, significant other, children, whatever else? You want them to have a good future, and a good future because of you. It doesn't just happen by itself. Okay, someone has to make that future happen. And if you don't do it and nobody else does it, then it won't happen. You want your parents, your kids, your significant other, your loved ones, and your family and so on to have the best possible life, to not have to worry about all these different things, uncertainty, risks, all of these things that are affected by money and so on, that they're constantly worried about, okay, what will happen here with this, and what will happen with that. A lot of it has to do with financial stability, but all that can change if you take on the initiative, you take on the responsibility that, okay, you are going to make the change here, you are going to actually make a difference here, because you are going to succeed so significantly that not only you will benefit from it, but also those around you, those you care about, and possibly also your community, and even maybe even society as a whole, because you decided to make a change, you decided to be the best version of yourself and to be real the way you are, to make the difference that you are meant to make. Because deep inside you, you may think and feel on a deep level that you really want the best for them, and there's something you really want to do deep down to actually make a difference, to actually make something of yourself, to be a greater version of yourself, and to make the future better than it is today, for not just for yourself, but for those around you as well. And if you don't get excited by that, what will? If that doesn't make you want to do anything in order to reach the goals you set, to actually get results, visible results in the beginning, takes a lot of struggle, lots of attempts again and again and again and again, where It's no visible result, but you will learn, you will get better, and it will be easier for you to support yourself and the ones around you, at least physically and emotionally, and with your presence. And then eventually, also you will get real results for some financial results, where you can support yourself better with a better lifestyle for yourself, and eventually also a better lifestyle for those around you, for your family, and whomever else you may care about. So if and if you if you if you go through this exercise, you should try to feel as deeply as possible about when you think about this, when you feel this deep down, who actually makes you excited on this level, who do you care the most about, that it will, the feeling that okay, you could do something to make a better situation for them, to the point that it's will nearly get you to the point of tears just thinking about the possibility of being able to help them out of that bad situation, could get you to the point of tears just thinking about it, because it feels so strongly that could you could be able to make that difference. But you don't cry because you don't deserve to cry. You don't deserve to take the time to break down because you have work to do. You have responsibilities to actually make something happen, something real happen. And this is not just something that happens by itself. Okay, this is a pivotal moment where you realize what you have to do, what your motivation is, and starting to explore and experiment how can you actually get to that point. But you have to get started. You have to stop making excuses for yourself and start realizing that no one's going to save you, but you could help save others and make a better situation, a better future, not just for yourself, but also for those around you. And showcasing with your own results what can be done, and inspiring others around you to do similar. And that's how we all can make a better world, by taking responsibility for ourselves, our own problems, our own situation, and supporting each other to get better, and constantly pursuing a better situation no matter what. That's why we give it your all. That's why we give it our all. That's why you give it your all. That's your motivation to build on for the future of yourself, your family, and those you care about.